Good afternoon. My name is KOSKENRANTA. I'm the chairman of Copa Middle East Free Zone Company, and I'll speak today about integrated ELV solution for hotels. And here is the presentation outline. First, I'll introduce my company and the companies we represent here in this region, and the solution we provide for system integrators like Edge. Then I'll explain how these ELV solutions can be integrated and are integrated typically in the region. And then we look into this Lonix hotel solution. Mainly we'll concentrate on the guest room management system and then on the software part. And then in the end we'll see what are the benefits from implementing this solution in a hotel project. So this Copa Middle East Free Zone Company was established 12 years ago, and it has a sister company in Finland called Copa International Limited, and we are based in Dubai Airport Free Zone, where we have been a little more than 12 years now. And we provide forefront solutions and systems as integrated building management system. And during this 12-year period, we have done about 300-400 projects in the region. So we have references on all the different verticals, starting from hotels to residential office buildings and so on. And we are the exclusive partner for Lonix, Exilite and Fidelix from Finland. These companies, they have around 200 or little more than 200 people working for them, and the turnover is around 30 million euros. Then in addition we cooperate and represent Granlund and Obseron, which have around 900 people working for them, and the turnover of these companies is 83 million euros. Then we distribute some additional equipment and the business model we have, we don't do any contracting ourselves, but we work in deep partnership and cooperation with system integrator partners from, and Edge is, I'd say, that our key partner in the region nowadays. This is actually already 7th time that we are here in Intersect with them. And here is here you can see these different companies and which systems they provide to this integrated ELV solution. So BMS coming from Fidelix and Lonix, then the guest room management, lighting control, metering and access control from Lonix. Meters we take also from Sontex and Axioma. The NVR software is Obseron. Emergency and exit lighting is Exilite, and then here we have the this facility management and energy management service that's coming from Granlund. And the key of the solution is really here. It is the building operating system software, which integrates all these systems into one simple, easy to use, easy to implement during the construction phase software platform, and that provides then the integrated user interfaces to all security, maintenance and operators and all the occupants. And here is a little more technical presentation from the same solution, or this solution. So here we have the automation part, which includes now BMS and guest room management. Then we have all the metering part. Then we have the access control and video monitoring here. And then in addition we have the drivers to integrate, for example, all the safety, life and safety systems like Polon Alpha, Potter, Exilite, so on, to this solution. And here are the different user interfaces then and the external services, which are typically cloud services and that are used in the facility management, energy management, and so on. So the traditional way to implement and design and implement these systems is that each system is having their own SCADA software, own controllers, and own field equipment, and there is not much integration between the systems happening, and that is really a very inefficient way for operating and maintaining these buildings, because the maintenance guys, they have to learn 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 different systems, how they work and how the graphical user interface functions. So that's well known that this should be avoided. And so there are practically two approaches into this system integration. The first option is to add another software which reads the SCADA softwares of each system through some OPC or SQL database and reads part of the do it with a single server. And this is the approach we are providing and doing. This is the way we are doing our systems. In many cases, practically there is then integration to some OPC database, so that is also, it doesn't limit that out, but it is always more complicated and more costly to maintain in the future. So then we look into this Lonix automation system. So let's consider this guest room management, because that's the specific system in these hotel projects. So typically in this region, the 3-star hotels nowadays don't have any more of these card holders, but occupancy is detected by presence detectors. And based on this occupancy in the room, set point is lowered and lighting and sockets are lighting is enabled and power sockets are enabled. Okay, and the occupancy detection is based on this occupancy sensor. And quite often there is also a window contact which is used to lower the AC set point to avoid this humidity to be condensed at the fan coil unit, and that causes first of all energy wastage, and second it can cause problems with water dripping to the false ceiling. Okay. Then when the window is closed, we go back to the default set point, and then the tricky part on this is actually to detect that when the room is empty. So that is actually detected. So then we turn the set point or rise it to higher for cooling, remove the disable sockets and turn off the lights. And then when we go to higher level hotels, like 4, 5-star, 5+ star hotels, then we start adding the functionality, so we call don't disturb, make up my room requests, then there is lots of lighting situation and scenes on mobile and on tablet. That can be also used on any laptop or normal PC. And then here we have the Granum Manager's user interface, which has now this BIM model, and it takes from BMS the temperatures and changes the colors of the different spaces based on the temperature. Green is okay, that is hot, that is cold. Okay, and as I explained, we have clearly separate server. We have these clients, the Java client and the web UI application, and then there are the cloud services like this Granum Manager or property management software through this FIAS interface, and also there's lots of interfaces to link this data to any future cloud service. So here we can see all the different systems. BOS providing the SCADA services for all these systems, meaning that it conveys data, dynamic data from, for example, from BMS and chemical management, its temperatures, statuses of equipment. It collects history trends to the SQL database. It handles all the alarms, then logs events, who did what to it, and manage user rights, who gets to operate, who gets to see, who gets to configure each object in the system. And then the third-party integrations to cloud services and IoT platforms. And this also enables functional integrations through so-called script service. So if we get a fire alarm, we can do software things onto the other systems through that service. There is, as I told earlier, that this is really it's not a traditional SCADA software, but it is a building operating system, and that requires that instead of growing the user interfaces and linking the data directly to we first model the building and then the functionality of these systems on XML. And based on this data model, all these SCADA services function. And this makes it very easy for external services to understand and read information. It's not only data in that SQL database, but it's real information to the REST API, for example, to the external third-party applications. And here is, this I have already covered the Java client application and web application shop, BMS processes. So here is an air handling unit and there is some heat substation. And then to the cloud services, so multiple communication services available as default, and here are the most important cloud services from the hotel point of view. The FM and energy management from Granum, and then the property management software with FIAS. Then we go to the benefits. How does this benefit the contractors? So actually in operation this way, we reduce especially SCADA softwares require training, but also field equipment and controllers. So typically this kind of integration reduces the implementation cost by %. This is really compared to the traditional way of integration where adding that additional SCADA software and doing the gateway integrations increases the cost. And here is how this integrates with that Granum Manager. These slides explain that. So the reactive and corrective maintenance
gets all the alarms like filter is dirty, pump has failed. Same way as if some tenant in the building informs that there is a leakage in the pipe here, door is not functioning, it goes to the same task list and gets sent to the facility management operators. Then there is this preventive maintenance also. That's, and this is now coming from the building information model. And the energy management part, here we get all the indoor air quality conditions like temperature, humidity, CO2, and all the metering information from electricity, cooling energy, automatically real-time progressed to this granule manager, and it reports that and it benchmarks the building's performance against other similar buildings and really enables energy management. And here we can see the total solution then, BMS metering security, and then the guest room management, building operating system here, granule manager, cloud service there, and all of these are easily operatable with any device, mobile tablets and PCs. And also, securely provide the services. And then how does this affect the gas flows in the building? So here is represented a 30-year $1 billion property. First year design, then 3 years construction, it could be also 2 years, and then 27 years of operation and maintenance for the building. So that typically it is so that 1/4 of the cost is going to design and build, and 75 is going to operation and maintenance phase. And that little saving during the construction phase with this integration approach brings some savings, so the investment actually is negative. But the important part is that when we turn this data from these different systems into information and we really start managing, doing a proper energy management and facility management, on average we can reduce around 30% from the running cost of the building. And that is more than actually the whole construction price, which was 20 million.